What is going on, boxing world? We have to take ourselves back to Saturday night. Got a lot to unpack, a lot to talk about, and feel free to comment below if you agree with my assessment. If you don't, what you disagree with, let's have a conversation. Past weekend, let's start with Rolly Romero. And to be quite honest with you guys, I don't even know how that guy made it to the professional boxing world. He has no boxing skills. He only has some power. Um, they keep gifting him wins. They keep, man, the money team did really, they really did a good job with him, promoting him, because he is trash. He is absolute trash. Moving on to probably the fight that pretty much, well, I wouldn't say it stole the main event, because the main event, we'll talk about the main event here in a second, but Caleb Plant versus McCumbee. Nobody knew who McCumbee was. I didn't know who he was. I thought it was going to be an easy win for Caleb Plant. McCumbee had been out of the ring for a while. I think he had been out for 5 years and then came back a few fights, and I think this was his first 12-round fight. But you can see that McCumbee came to fight, had heart. I want to see him in another fight soon, because I think he does have the potential to be in that top 10 super middleweight. So I think he should continue to put in the work, to put in the time and everything, and don't take a big layoff. He should stay active, and I think he should get another shot for something else. Caleb Plant, man, he's my guy. Nashville, Tennessee. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. Well, not born, but I've been here pretty much all my life. Ashland City. I've been to Ashland City, so I know where he grew up, or what area he grew up in. And after the Canelo fight, man, been a big fan. I think I speak for a lot of Latinos. We got Caleb's back, man. I mean, dude is real as can be, and he never changes his aura. He never changes his personality. It's the same wherever he goes. No matter if he's in front of you, behind you, whatever, he keeps it real, and that's why I'm a big fan of Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant probably didn't expect this from McCumbee. But he was prepared. He had game plans. He had plan A, plan B, plan C. I love the way Caleb Plant was able to make adjustments in the fight. Keeping a distance was not working for him, because McCumbee was having awkward angles, coming in, diving in with punches, and that's what kind of caught Caleb Plant off guard. And I do think it was a knock. The first one, I think it was a knockdown. The second one, it was I think he hit him in the shoulder, and it was kind of like a push. I'm a little iffy on that one. And then there was another one, I think, another knockdown. Correct me if I'm wrong. But Caleb Plant made an adjustment. He said, all right, we got to fight this kid in the inside. All right. Because he has to have some type of leverage to get his punches off. Like you said, distance. And it was after that, Caleb made the adjustments to fight phone booth style. And he was getting the best out of McCumbee. And McCumbee hasn't been in deep waters. Like I said, his first 12-round fight. But Caleb Plant was able to make adjustments. He's fought, Canelo, Benavidez. He's been in there with dogs. So he knows how to make adjustments. He has that experience now. So I really think Caleb showed out. I mean, he showed his heart. He showed out. He, was doing those little moves in the ring that he usually does, mocking the other fighter. And man, great fight. I really enjoyed that fight. I really had fun watching that fight. So Shout out to Caleb. Really good performance. Really good performance. Really great adjustments in the fight. Next fight, Erislandy Lara, man. Oh, also Plant. I would like Plant to get in there with Berlanga or a Munguia. I think he does have the experience to make it a great fight because he is, you know, his weakness is his chin, you know. But I feel like he's with that experience, he's able to recover, not quickly, but recover better with the experience that he's had. So I think those would be fun fights to watch. And Berlanga and Plant kind of have beef already, so it's like it's a no-brainer. Make that fight happen, either that or Munguia. All of those fights are really, really good. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you want to, who you want to see Plant next in with. So yeah, I really want to watch him again. I just hope that he doesn't take a big layoff like PBC fighters are known to do. Next fight, Erislandy Lara versus Danny Garcia. I wasn't really interested in the fight, and people were booing. Erislandy Lara was looking, I guess, for the fight more than Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia just came there for a paycheck. He doesn't have the fire anymore. He doesn't have anything left. He's shot. Kind of like a Errol Spence. He's done great things at 140, 147, and that's it. I mean, just hang him up. Maybe he needed some money. Who knows what their financial status is? I hope they made great investments. That's why you have to be smart with your money. Whenever you're a boxer, you have to be smart with your money and invest in things so that way you don't have to keep fighting. But it was kind of sad, man. I think he went down with the jab, and his father just called it off. He was like, "You're not," because I think his father was like, "You know what? Let's be real. You're not here to fight, and I don't want you to get hurt. I don't want you to suffer any kind of severe punches coming through your head. I just don't want to watch it." So he said, "That's it. We're done." And then that was it. I think Danny should go ahead and retire. Erislandy Lara has a little bit left in the tank. But he's 41 years old. 41 years old. We all know that a lot of the times that Cubans are a lot older than what they say they age. I don't know. Anyways, going to the main event. You guys have seen my videos in the past. Berlanga did a lot better than what I expected. A lot better than what I expected. But there's a few things as well. Canelo is, I believe, 34, going to 35. He's not in his prime anymore. He's still dangerous. He's still strong. And he uses more of his experience, less energy, less head movement. He's getting punched a lot more nowadays. So he's lost a gear for sure. He's lost a gear for sure. That doesn't mean he's close to retirement. I think he still can give us really great fights. But Berlanga did a lot more than I thought. I thought it was going to be over in 7-8 rounds. But you know, the pride of the Puerto Rican was there, and he wanted to show out. And it was a fun fight. I didn't think it was a great fight. But it was a fun fight to watch. Just because, you know, the dirty tactics with Berlanga, Canelo trying to sit on his punches, trying to keep up with a young 27-year-old, and it was fun to watch. And another thing that I was thinking about was, like, you know how, like, Canelo keeps avoiding Benavidez and saying, "Oh, the only thing Benavidez brings to the table is 25 pounds." Berlanga has claimed that he comes at 200 pounds. And some numbers are out there that he was weighing around 193, 194, 195 on fight nights. Isn't that a little bit contradicting, Canelo? That you say that the only thing Benavidez brings to the table, he doesn't bring any legacy, which everybody has been praying for that fight, because say what you want to say about Benavidez. Yes, he failed a drug test. Yes, he failed, doing drugs. And yes, but he's been two-time WBC champ. And styles make fights. I still give Canelo a little bit of the edge. I just want to see the fight happen. I just want to see that fight happen. It's kind of like a Deontay Wilder versus Joshua. The fight was never made, and by the time it was going to be made, it was just like nobody was interested in the fight because it probably wouldn't have been a great fight. And so I just wanted to see a great fight between two warriors. That's all boxing is all about. And till this day, I think he's still ducking Benavidez. I feel like he still has time to make the fight. Maybe at a catch weight, maybe at 175, maybe at 170. You know, Canelo likes to manipulate those numbers, so I think they can still make the fight. But it's a little contradicting. It's not a little. It's a very contradicting saying that the only thing that Berlanga brings to the table is 25 pounds, but Berlanga was weighing close to 200 pounds on fight night, and Berlanga has not had any world titles, has not been in big fights. It's the first fight, but I understand why Canelo likes these kind of fights. And I mean, Benavidez would bring that same type of style too. I mean, a come forward fighter, exchanging. I just feel like Canelo team knows that Benavidez does have a lot more in the tank, a lot more personality, a lot more rigidness, a lot more, just a lot more in general. And it's going to be a long night for Canelo. I feel like Canelo can still win with his experience, but I think it would be a very, very long night. He wouldn't be comfortable in there like he was with Berlanga. You guys have to understand that most of the time, Canelo makes the fights last sometimes, because if you guys saw the Munguia fight, he actually probably could have knocked down Munguia a few more times, but I feel like Canelo doesn't do that just because he wants to give them a lesson and not punish them to cut years off their careers. I think he wants to give them a lesson saying, hey, this is the elite level. This is what you can expect. You're not going to win in any of the rounds. You might win a little little rounds here and there, but this is the elite level. This is what you got to prepare for, because he keeps seeing himself as a 22-year-old with Floyd Mayweather. And I think he wants to give to the next generation the experience that they need. But, you know, it could be the other way. I mean, Canelo, if he really wanted to dominate everybody and everything and just go crazy with his record, Canelo has the body to go up to 168, 175, but he's reaching there. And that's what makes him a great fighter. He's reaching there, because if he really wanted to, he could cut down to 160 and literally like bulldoze everybody, kind of like Triple G, make title defenses, knock out everybody, call him a monster at 160, and that's it. But Canelo likes to fight bigger guys. He really does. I think it's a bigger target for them, and he likes the challenge on fighting bigger men. So I mean, that's probably why he likes to fight there. But if he really wanted to and dominate 160, he could. There's not, much great fighters there at all. So, I mean, I know why he chooses 168 or 175. And also, it comes to show where he despises Benavidez, because now he wants, Benavidez has been saying that he wants the winner between Bivol and Beterbiev. And now Canelo has said that he's wanted to make a rematch with Bivol. So if Bivol wins, Benavidez probably ain't going to get it. It is probably going to be Canelo fighting him again. Either that or Terence Crawford. Who knows? He's got to, enjoy his time off, enjoy his family. But let's go back to the assessment of the fight. I thought Berlanga did a lot better. And I think he gained a lot of experience. I think he has a lot more to give. He's only 27. I think fun fights would be Berlanga versus Plan, and Berlanga versus Munguia. That would be a total war. I would like to see those fights. But yeah, Berlanga did show that he has heart. And Canelo still shows that he is still a force to be reckoned with in the 168 division. I don't think he's in his prime anymore, but he still has that dangerous power that has been able to, you know, put down other guys. The reason he can't put down some of these fighters, because like I said, they're light, they're cruiserweights on fight night. But anyways, let me know what you guys think. We might make more videos regarding this because I didn't really write anything down. This is just off the cuff. It's just whatever comes to my mind. But yeah, it was a fun night. I didn't order it. I streamed it, but it was a fun night to watch some boxing. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know who you want to see Plant fight, who you want to see Canelo fight, Berlanga fight. Let me know all that in the comment section below. We'll see you guys in the next video.